It is a great time to plant potatoes, and it really is a lot easier than you may think. So go to your independent garden store and get seed potatoes. There's so many flavors to choose from. If you try to get the ones from a grocery store, they have been treated so they don't sprout, so you do not want to use any kind of potatoes as seed potatoes from the grocery store. And so with these, what we did was we cut them in half yesterday and we let them seal off. We want this end to get dry, and we want to make sure when we do the cut that there's eyes. See these little bumps right here? Those are called potato eyes. And so you want to make sure those are in the section that you're cutting, and those will be the potatoes for this year. Each one of these little bumps will make a stem, and then you'll get more potatoes from there.
So the next step then, and you really want to pay attention to your garden soil, because a lot of the root vegetables, which this is one, really like to grow in soil. We have some great raised bed soil here, so I'm going to dig down, and you can probably go down 8-12 inches if you want to start them. So we're going to go down about 8 inches. You place it in the soil. Now here's the thing, a lot of times we just cover it right back up because that's generally how we plant with seeds and stuff like this. But we suggest just putting in a small inch or two layer. Within a few days, in warm weather, maybe it's even like a week or so, you'll start seeing the tops coming out. When it gets about 4 or 5 inches tall, put another layer on. And we do this because eventually you'll get the whole thing in. And don't be afraid to put a little more on the top, make a little mountain out of it, because everything that's underground, kind of like a tomato getting extra roots the deeper you plant it, same thing happens with the potato. They get more and more roots, thus more and more potatoes. So it really can enhance your harvest when it's time to do that. Speaking of harvesting, it's also pretty easy to tell when you just have to harvest because the tops just start dying back. So if you're always wondering, should I harvest, just pay attention to the plant and it'll let you know. And then one more caveat though, I know the first time I grew potatoes as an adult, I just dove right in with that shovel and I got a lot out, but I also cut a lot of them. So try to remember and be a little gentle when you start digging, but once you see where they're at, and if you have good soil, they tend to really come up easily, and then you can just enjoy that harvest.